what's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy, Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look today at the latest news on the New York Islanders. Now, we know Lou Lamoriello keeps a very tight ship, and not a lot gets leaked out about what's going on between him and his players and potential contracts. But according to The Athletic, we do have some rumored numbers for guys like Adam Pelech and Casey Cizikas, so we'll be taking a look at those in this video. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the New York Islanders defenseman Adam Pelech. Adam Pelech, according to The Athletic, is asking for $7 million AAV according to his next contract. So Adam Pelech obviously sees a lot of value in himself, and I really thought maybe between 5 and 6, maybe 5 and 6, maybe a little over 6, maybe 6.5 at most. But Adam Pelech wants that $7 million per season. So, a very interesting move here. Now, I don't know Adam Pelech's agent, but you have to wonder here, what is the move here? Because you are talking about Lou Lamoriello. Do you really want to test the fire there? Because we know Lou is not very good with those sorts of especially this kind of thing coming out, and the number that he wants, it's a little bit high. So I wonder what the thought process is. Now, here's the thing: you just saw Seth Jones sign for 9.5. You just saw Maro Heiskanen sign for 8.45. You saw Cale Makar sign for 8. So the number is all over the place, and I think right now it comes down to, what is the value of a defensive defenseman? Because you look at points, Adam Pelech does not put up points for the New York Islanders. He is not a mobile, puck-moving, scoring, offensive-minded defenseman. That is not his game. So you can't compare yourself to the numbers that we just saw from Heiskanen, Makar, and Seth Jones. He is a different type of player. So then what is the value of that? And usually this is the thing that people see, because let's say the Islanders sign him to a 6, 7, maybe even 8-year contract, right? And you sign him for $7 million per season. It reminds me a lot of a Brent Seabrook situation. Now, if you guys remember during the playoff bubble last year, Adam Pelech had major knee surgery. They were playing soccer, warming up before warm-ups during the bubble, and he had a really freak accident when he was playing soccer. I know, you play hockey and you get hurt playing soccer before the game. Whatever, but that's besides the point. So he had major knee surgery. He reconstructed his knee. So now the talk is, how good is his knee? And the problem is, when you invest 7, 8 years into a guy, paying him $7 million per season, which is potentially upwards of around 8 to 9% of your salary cap, do the Islanders want to do that? And the problem is, you have more issues coming, because you have Anthony Beauvillier, who's probably going to look for more money, may even get an offer sheet from Marc Bergevin in the Habs. We know that Bergevin has been kind of going all over the place this summer on the draft floor, potentially maybe getting a Jake Virtanen. Like, there are tons of options here. Marc Bergevin probably wouldn't, say no to the French native guy Anthony Beauvillier in terms of maybe throwing an offer sheet at Lou. And you still have Ilya Sorokin, and that's just for this season. I'm not even talking about next year. You have to re-sign Ryan Pulock next season, your best defenseman. So the Islanders don't catch much of a break in terms of this cap situation. And then, I hate to break it, but you have to re-sign Matt Barzal in a couple years as well. So there is a lot going on. I'm really expecting the Islanders to get this done, because if you talk to Ryan Pulock, you talk to Matt Barzal, they want to keep the core together. But how much of a buy-in is there when Adam Pelech is making $7 million per season? And if I'm Lou Lamoriello, and if I'm the Islanders, I'm saying to a guy like Adam Pelech, listen, if you think that's what you're worth, fine. But you go sign that $7 million for 7 year, $49 million contract with the New Jersey Devils, and you tell me how successful you are. We just went to the Eastern Conference Final twice against the defending Stanley Cup champion, and Barry Trotz's system made you the defenseman you are. So obviously it may be a little bit of a humbling moment maybe for a guy like Adam Pelech, but let's be honest, who knows if Doug Waite or Jack Capuano or whoever the head coach that the Islanders may have had in that position, would Adam Pelech become the defenseman that he is today? Let's be honest, probably not under Barry Trotz. So that's part of the equation. You know, is he going to lose some of that flair? I guess it doesn't matter because he's making his big 7-year, $7 million per season contract. So maybe Adam Pelech doesn't care, but that may be part of the negotiation. Like I said, Lou Lamoriello will not sign a contract that he doesn't like. So this could get very interesting this summer, as now we're done with the draft, we're done with the expansion draft, and now as we get ready for free agency and restricted free agency, the offer sheet conversations are going to come up again, and the Islanders are one of those teams that people are looking at as a team that may get an offer sheet thrown their way. I mean, what if somebody throws 7.5 for Adam Pelech? Can the Islanders, stomach that? Or do they just accept the first, second, and third round picks for Adam Pelech at that point? That may be something that the Islanders maybe consider. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What's the limit that Lou Lamoriello should give Adam Pelech? Is it $7 million? Is it 6.5? Is it 7.5? Because that range seems to be the kind of number we could see here. And maybe Lou pulls off the move and signs him to a $6 million deal for 6 years. And this is all just nothing. Now, I also want to mention to you guys that we have to talk about Casey Cizikas. Now, Casey did talk to the Seattle Kraken. Ron Francis did ask to speak with Casey Cizikas. And, pretty much Cizikas said, listen, you want to sign me? I want $5 million per season. And that seems to be the asking price. Now, Phillip Danault, who isn't much, again, this isn't a discredit to Phillip Danault, but he's not much different of a player than Casey Cizikas. A good defensive-minded defenseman, a good shutdown forward for the best team, the best players on the opposite team. So, and they don't score that much. So, if Danault's asking for somewhere between 5 and 5.5, why can't Casey Cizikas, right? So that seems to be the reason why Ron Francis didn't go that direction. And the Islanders may not have the cap space. I don't think they're going to have the money for $5 million per season for Casey Cizikas. I love him. He's a heart and soul guy for the Islanders. He's been for a very long time. But at $5 million per season, I think that's asking for just a little bit too much. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We're talking about all of this now, but how much realistically will Casey Cizikas and Adam Pelech re-sign with the New York Islanders? We're talking about this as clickbait, and this could happen, an offer sheet, or this or that. But let's be real. Lou's going to sign these guys to cheap contracts. He's going to find a way to get these numbers down, and it's just negotiations. That's kind of how this stuff works. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL and more videos just like this one, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.